What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video I wanted to talk about the whole Castra situation in HSR and how this character literally destroyed the entire community. Not only did she destroy the community, she ruined friendships, relationships. Like, this character single-handedly killed the HSR community as a whole. Like, she literally killed the community, which is actually hilarious because the character is associated with death, and whatever she touches, that thing dies. Like, if she touches you, you're dead. And it's funny how them introducing casters into the game, she literally killed the community. She killed a lot of relationships. It's just absolutely insane. But I wanted to, have a little conversation with you guys and really just, insert my take and my opinion about this whole thing and my perspective. Um, you know, when I played HSR, right? Right, when I played HSR, when I first downloaded HSR, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The game was absolutely amazing, and I think we can all agree that HSR was a fun game since day one. I wouldn't say since day one, but day one, HSR really good. Bellabog, amazing. What was that place called again? I think it's called the Zianzhou, something like that, with Jingyuan, Yangqing, whatever. That place was also pretty fun as well. HSR, the game had a lot of potential, and I do feel like HSR, when it comes to animations, when it comes to visuals, ultimates, and all that type of stuff, like the visuals and the animations, whenever you're using a character and they use their ultimate, it's nice, really dope. I will say the gameplay though, the gameplay got a little boring because, let's be honest, guys, when you get on HSR, you get into the game, you click the auto button, and you just watch. It's like you're watching a movie, and you're not even playing the game anymore, to be honest. That's one of my biggest complaints when it comes to HSR, is that not only is it, power creep and a global passive, is you just putting the game on auto and the game is just doing what it got to do and you're just sitting back and just relaxing. It's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, the whole point here is that HSR, the game was great, and a lot of people are passionate about that game, which is understandable. Like, spending all your time grinding for relics, summoning for characters, saving up for a unit, and spending money on the game just to see that your investment, all the time you spent on the game, meant absolutely nothing because the developers just simply don't care. So, to see how people are reacting to the whole Castra's global buff situation is understandable. It really is, because the global buff, the global passive, was just a slap in the face to all the people, all the players who, loved HSR, who are very passionate about the game. It was just a slap in the face because now it just sets a bad precedent for the game. And if you don't like a character and they put a global passive in that character's kit, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do if that character has like a additional crit, additional speed? What are you gonna do? Skip the character? If you skip the character, congratulations, your account is now inferior to everybody else who actually has that character, who gives your team increased crit rate, crit damage, or whatever. It's just ridiculous. So, the global passive was literally the trigger and the main reason why, all this shit is happening within the community. Now, when it comes to CCs, now I'm not gonna say her name drop, but there are only two people I'm gonna name drop here, which is of course Tectone and Mr. Pokey. If you guys haven't seen the situation between both of them, pretty much Tectone, Mr. Pokey, no longer friends anymore, and it's all because of Castris, which is honestly crazy to me. It's crazy how a fictional character in a video game ruined a friendship. A fictional character in a video game pretty much just destroyed a bond, a relationship, a friendship between two people. It's crazy. Maybe they're still friends behind closed doors, who knows? But to see how this character, how like she literally split up so many people. Like, I have some people come into my comment section saying, I'm not gonna talk to my sibling, or I'm not gonna talk to my friend ever again because they like global passive and they're a Hoyo shield, they're a HSR shield, they're a Genshin shield, they're a Kurobot. Like, it's a mess, bro. Like, the gacha community is literally a mess right now, and that's why I'm really hoping, like, when games like Ananta and Arknight's Infield drop, this whole shield thing, this whole HSR shield, Genshin shield, Kurobot, Genshin can never, Honkai can never, ZZZ can never, Kuro can never. I hope all this shit dies away, like it goes away, and we can just fucking move on, right? we can just move on. And I really miss, the good old days when we all used to actually post content on us actually enjoying these games, man. Like when it comes to HSR, yeah, I uninstalled the game. And of course, I'm still going to make some videos shitting on the game for sure. And you guys can call me a hypocrite and say, well, you just said that, you want to go back to the good old days where you guys make videos on games you enjoy. Sure, you can call me a hypocrite on that. But of course, I'm a content creator and, content is content. It's free content. But no, for like genuinely, like for real, like I really miss the good old days when like you would see a lot of videos of people actually enjoying these games. And if somebody genuinely, like if somebody didn't enjoy something, they would just either stop making videos on what they don't enjoy and just move on, or they would still criticize the game, still make videos, which is totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Like do what you got to do, but they're not putting up like, how can I say, it's like they're not trying to play victim, or they're not trying to portray themselves as, how can I say this, like they're not trying to portray themselves as a shill, but at the same time they're against what the company is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why when it comes to the whole Mr. Poking Tech Tone thing, I understand both sides. Like I understand if you're gonna complain about Castra's global passive, but at the same time you still summon for the character, it can be hypocritical. But at the same time, it's like it's fine. Like if my friend, right, if my friend wanted to summon for Castris, but they don't like the global passive, like I have a friend who still plays HSR and they might still summon for Castris. Am I gonna stop talking to them because of that? No, I'm still gonna talk to them. Like that's my bro. Like we chill. I don't care. Like do what you gotta do, man. I literally don't care. Sure, like am I gonna sit here and call them a hypocrite? No, I'm not gonna call them a hypocrite. Am I gonna think that they're a hypocrite? Sure, but I'm not gonna sit here and not be friends with them and in our friendship over a fictional character. Is just ridiculous. So I understand both sides, but I'm on the side where it's a fictional character, it's a video game, it's not that serious. If somebody wants to summon for Castris, let them do it. Let them do what they gotta do. It's not that big of a deal. And especially if the content creator, like if their channel is like they built their channel on that one game, which is HSR. Like for Mr. Pokey, his channel is built from like he used HSR to build his channel. And telling him to like not do something that's going to boost views for his videos, like boost views for his channel or boost his subscribers, telling him to not do that, me personally, I think that's selfish, because I understand Mr. Poking where he's coming from, because the same thing happened to me with one game called Tower of God New World. I used to make content on that game. I used that game to build up my channel. If it wasn't for that game, I wouldn't even have 1K subscribers, man. I'm a small CC, but if it wasn't for that game, I would even have 1K subscribers. The reason why my channel popped off and I, made it to like thousand subs is because of that game. And the fact that I quit that game, I was like, damn, dude, like I'm not even gonna get, more subscribers. I'm not gonna get more views. Like what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? But now, my channel's actually doing pretty well now. It's doing way better than before because now my content is diverse. But, telling somebody to not do something when like it can impact them in a negative way, I just don't think that's good. Me personally, I don't think that's good. I will never tell somebody, hey man, don't do this because it's gonna make you look like a hypocrite. And you should always be like, how can I say it? Like you should always be on the moral high ground no matter what. If the person still wants to get Castris and make content on that character, then they should do that. And he is a content creator. Like I don't blame these guide makers who are gonna summon for Castris because hey, they gotta make money, they gotta make bread. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you can call him a hypocrite, but they gotta make money and bread. I'm pretty sure that they don't even want to summon for the character themselves, but who's gonna pay the bills? Some of these CCs, YouTube is their life. Like they have to do it. They have to make content on the newest character because that's how they're going to get more views. That's what their channel is all about. People watch them for these guides. They watch them for these new upcoming characters, for more update details and whatever. That's what their channel is all about. So to tell somebody that, hey man, don't do the one thing that your channel is all about, just don't do it because it's going to make you morally superior. I just don't think that's good. And that's just me personally, right? That's just me personally. I would never tell somebody to do that because I understand I was once in that person's position. I was once there, right? I'm a small CC, right? I'm a small CC, but I'm no longer restricted to just one game. If you guys can take a look at my channel was literally restricted to Tower of God New World only. And I did enjoy the game. I really did, but I stopped enjoying it. But it got to a point where I was like, damn, if I don't make content on this game, then how am I going to get any views? I'm pretty sure every CC knows where I'm coming from when I say this. It's like you think to yourself, like, if I drop the one thing that built my channel and what people tune in for, they come to my channel to watch Tower of God New World content. If I quit that game, what's gonna happen? Is my channel gonna die? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was thinking at the time. But I told myself, I was like, you know what? It is what it is. If I no longer enjoy the game, I'm not going to force myself to make content on it. I don't care if I lose views. I don't care, because I'm not, my life, YouTube isn't really my life, to be honest. Like, this isn't my main source of income, to be real with you guys. It's really not my main source of income. If it does become my main source of income in the future, that would be a huge W. Like, let's go, man. You know, fuck work, man. Who likes working? But you guys get where I'm coming from, right? You guys understand where I'm coming from. It's like, at the end of the day, when it comes to content creators and an individual who's not a content creator, like if you're not a CC, it's a completely different story. If you're not a content creator, you're not restricted to making content on that game, because I'm making content on that game. You're not a YouTuber. You can choose to leave whenever you want. There's no consequence. But if you're a CC, you choosing to leave the one game that you used to build your channel is a consequence, because you're going to lose a lot of subscribers. You're going to lose a lot of viewers. You're going to lose a lot of views. That's just how it is. It sucks, but that's just how YouTube works. As long as they can acknowledge that the caster's global passive is an issue, then that's cool with me, bro. That's cool with me. Me personally, if you're going to sit here and defend the global passive and say it's not a problem, then, you know, if people like calling people, you know, saying that people are overreacting over the global passive, then yeah, I'm definitely going to roast you for that. But if you can acknowledge that global passive set a bad precedent for the game, then do what you got to do, bro. Summon for the character, C6 the I don't care, bro. I don't care. Do what you got to do. But yeah, the main point here is we should seriously not let these, like, just not let these video games influence us. I feel like these video games are making a huge impact in people's lives, to the point where if somebody decides to do something in a video game, it affects them in reality. It affects other people around them, which is honestly questionable. Of course, there's, like, you know, exceptions where, like, you know, if you're gonna spend, of course, $1,000 knowing that, you know, you probably used emergency funds, that's for emergency funds only, you took that and you spent $1,000 on a gacha game, then of course that is a problem. There are exceptions, but the overall rule is that it's just a game. Just a game. Just a fictional character. If you don't like the global passive, either stop playing the game, don't summon me for the character, or just uninstall. That's the way I see it. And if you're still going to summon me for the character, then of course, I'm sure you can call that person a hypocrite, but am I going to stop being friends with that person because of that? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let a fictional character get in the way between, you know, my friendship with that person. Like, I'm just not going to do that. You know, I feel like when it comes to, like, I feel like a true friend wouldn't do something like that. And I'm not trying to sit or call out text or anything, but let's be real, guys. You know, ending your friendship over a fictional character is ridiculous. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video. Just wanted to insert my opinion, my overall take when it comes to the whole caster situation. Me personally, I just think it's just ridiculous, you know. And I'm just enjoying the show, man. I'm just enjoying the show. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying the show, and, you know, just posting content, man. Posting Monster in the Wild, Geometry Dash. We chilling, bro. We chilling. I'm honestly waiting for Ananta. A Theory restart. That game is coming soon. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm also looking forward to what's that other game as well? Arknight's Infield, Azure Pamelia. You know, we got a lot of good games coming soon, man. We got a lot of good games coming soon. And I honestly do hope that this whole thing with, you know, Hoyoverse, Kuro games, I hope all this shit dies down and we can move past this. But of course, I'm still gonna post content talking about some of these issues because hey, content is content and you guys enjoy watching those videos. But just wanted to insert my take and my stance on this whole thing. I just think it's foolish. I think, Castro is destroying the whole community. People going at each other's throats on Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, at a comment section. It's like a fucking war zone, man. It's insane. Like, if you guys go on Reddit right now, it's a disaster. People are just going at each other. You go on Twitter, people are constantly attacking each other. It is crazy out here, man. It is crazy. All I gotta say is stay safe. Do what you gotta do. Make sure you drink some water, stay hydrated. All right, go touch some grass and go accomplish some things in real life. Don't spend too much time playing these video games. Don't let these video games get into your heads because at the end of the day, these are just games and these companies are here to take your money. Hoyoverse, they don't give a fuck about the whole Castor's global passive. They don't care. They're laughing right now. They're like, yo, look at this community. These people are foolish. They're going at each other's throats, and we haven't even said anything about this. We haven't even addressed the global passive issue, and they're already going at each other's throats. They should be going at us. They should be targeting us, but they're attacking each other. You see what I'm saying? Like, we should all be joining together, holding hands, and going up against Hoyoverse because they decide to do something stupid in HSR. They decide to fuck up HSR, Genshin. ZZ might be next. ZZZ is chilling right now. All right, I just made a video of me reacting to the dev talk, and it was actually pretty good. But ZZZ, that game might fumble too. First anniversary is about to drop in that game. That game is probably gonna get fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? We should all be joining together and going up against these damn corrupted devs, man. This corrupted company. That's who we should be targeting. We shouldn't be targeting each other. It's foolish. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's my take on the whole thing. That's my whole stance. And hope you guys understand. I'll be catch you guys on the next one. Adios.